Untitled This is a game show where celebrities compete to title Kastabi paintings for cash awards, and tonight's contestants are three of the greatest minds in America. We have a great art writer, David Coggins.
Yeah! Hey, David!
And then we have another great art writer and the style guy, Il Grande Glenn O'Brien. And another great art writer, curator, and editor of Paper Magazine, Carlo McCormick. And we have an urgent need to title these paintings ASAP. So let's look at the first painting. We have a guitar player really getting into it here. Carlo, this painting makes me think of you for some reason.
I have a title for it even.
What would that be, Carlo?
Anthem for the Sun.
Oh, that's really good. Let's see if we have other 70s people with us today, like Glenn O'Brien. Almost a 60s person, but certainly
Yes.
a 70s person. Glenn, what do you have for this painting?
I'm a man for all decades, Mark. My title for this painting is Music of the Spheres.
Very nice.
Very good.
Very literary. David Coggins, what do we have from you?
Solo Faces.
Solo Faces.
Solo Faces, yes.
Maybe some analysis. John Del Mar, what do you think of this painting?
Well, it's interesting. The idea of this fellow on a precipice. There's also this very sharp pyramid below him, so there's also a sense of risk here. And as he's playing this music, there's the sense that he's also confronting his mortality, because this pyramidal sharp object awaits him. If he fails...
Right, that analysis is worth $5. Daniel Gibbs will want $5 for that analysis.
Wow.
$5.
Hey, analysis!
Now, David, Glenn, and Carlo, having heard John Del Mar's $5 analysis, are you inspired for a second round?
I have a title.
What's the Glenn?
I have a Duke Ellington title. Blues in Orbit.
Say it again?
Blues in Orbit.
I like it. Let's see if New York likes it. Can I buy that title by Glenn O'Brien for $20? Yes, Glenn O'Brien the money.
Yay!
Thank God.
Or was it Billy Street?
I don't think that was Duke.
Thanks to Duke Ellington. Now let's look at this painting of two figures running in opposite directions, but entangled by each other on a checkerboard horizon. And there's a sun and an eclipsed sun over on the right.
Oh, Mark, I've got one for you.
Glenn, David, yes.
Backhanded compliment.
Interesting. Glenn, do you have a title?
Yes, I do, Mark.
Well,
It's
that's
The Race to Dark Matter.
Nice.
There was an article on dark matter in the Times this weekend, and apparently it can pass right through regular matter without even interfering with it.
Charlene, give Dave, Glenn, $5 for that analysis.
No, there were $5.
I thought that was a
Yes.
$7 analysis.
Top that after Glenn O'Brien's $5 analysis.
I can't top his analysis. I can top his title, though. The
can
best
do that,
offense. The best offense is a strong defense.
Can I buy the best offense is a strong defense by Carlo McCormick for $20?
I couldn't even top your title.
I like that
Okay,
personally.
Glenn, your title.
The Race to Dark Matter.
The Race to Dark Matter. Can we buy that for $20?
Mark,
Yeah, the money goes to Glenn O'Brien for the Race to Dark Matter.
Tell me unfair when I'm winning. Save it for after.
Black and white. And Charlene, let's bring this painting close to the luminaries. There are a lot of details in it that need to be scrutinized. Better?
I'm still trying to figure this out.
Would you like help from one of the experts?
I would like one of the experts to explain the figure on the right in the middle.
To a series of paintings where Goya had a period of his life where he was depressed, he'd gone deaf, and he did some very grim kind of works that were, some people feel, part of paranoia that had been through various medical problems he'd had. But what you have here, these figures are not quite the monsters that Goya had depicted. Some of them are not particularly malignant at all. There's a dog with a bowl there, which is kind of interesting.
Okay, $5 to John Del Mar for that brilliant analysis. And now, back to the luminaries. Celine gives John $5.
Wow, I can retire.
Thank you.
I don't know if it goes very well with the analysis. I was just going to say sleeping pills are not to be consumed with alcohol.
Carlo,
I got
we'll
to laugh.
consider that, and let's also consider your colleague, Glenn O'Brien, and David Coggins. Yes, Glenn.
One of a kind is not a compliment.
That's very memorable.
I got one for you, Mark. How about wake-up call?
Can I buy Wake Up Call by David Coggins? Coleman likes it.
There you go.
Yeah, Wake Up Call is $20 to David Coggins. Wake Up
Thanks,
Call.
off the schneid.
I don't want to be getting one of these emails from John Del Mar saying that he had to suffer through a lot of bad titles.
That's right.
You're kidding.
We've got three of the very best contestants of all time on the show today. This television show is Darwinian. The reason you're on this show is because it's survival of the fittest.
But Mark, I'm the bottom of the food chain, so I'm happy down here.
Not on this TV show. You're one of the all-time greatest Kostabi painting titlers.
Thanks.
And and we're hoping that all three luminaries can prove their status. Now, look at this guy flipping through the yellow pages while a trash can is preventing him from turning from the M page to the N page.
Restraining order.
That's good. Can I buy Restraining Order by David Coggins for $20?
Hooga!
Yes.
Can I, listen, if the only person who doesn't like it is John Del
Mark, that was
Mar,
pretty close to a 40.
if the only person...
Okay.
Here's what happens. I give a title, and you say, Glenn, do you have a better title? And he says, I do, Mark. So I'll give my title, and then Glenn can give his better title. Are you ready?
Okay, yes, I'm ready.
Breaking and entering.
That's really, really good. Glenn, do you have a better title? It's so good, Glenn.
Just go for it.
Really
Do you want me to
good one.
just give up, Mark?
That's good. That's so good.
This is a Darwinian competition.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But not an Oedipal one, let's note.
I'd say, in case of seduction, break glass.
That's fantastic. Also, in my opinion, equally good. Carlo McCormick, do you have a title for this picture?
I can't possibly compete to those, but I'll say heart-shaped box.
That's actually very, very, very good, too. Can I buy it? Heart-shaped box by Carlo McCormick for $20, which is actually brilliant. But the jury doesn't think so. Okay, Glenn, your title again was?
In case of seduction, break glass.
Can I buy In Case of Seduction, Break Glass by Brian for $20? Possibly, maybe not though. David, your title was?
Breaking and entering.
I'm changing it. It's heartbreak.
No, that was good.
Okay, breaking and entering. I was going to say heartbreaking and entering.
Breaking and
But
Entering. Can I buy that for $20? Yes, the money goes to David Coggins, clearly.
I have to say I like Glenn's set a lot. But I was going to change to heartbreaking and entering, but
No.
Quick art history bonus question.
Go ahead.
Which artist is famous for saying, art is the lie which makes us realize the truth?
Mike gets it.
Said it first. Oh, boy.
I actually thought it was Vito Schnabel.
Thank you, Mark.
All right, now, let's title this painting inspired by an artist who Picasso was impressed by. Picasso liked Goya, and Goya inspired this painting based on, well, I like the lighting on Chalene. Now, John, you know something about Goya. Do you have any analysis for this picture based on Goya's The Sleep of Reason Produces Monsters?
the monsters here, first of all, you have an artist, and the paint is actually also similar to blood. So it's the artist has given his blood. There's also these financial concerns because there's a cash register hovering over his head, so it's sort of like Marcus Stabi wondering how many dollars he's going to have to give out today to get a good show. And how much effort and how much blood this artist is going to have to bleed to be able to come up with good ideas and good titles. So,
okay, great analysis. $5 to John Del Mar for more analysis.
Yay, good.
Now, the luminaries have heard Del Mar speak. Do we have a great title for this painting?
The sleep of talent produces money.
That's so cynical. Yes, I'll buy it. The sleep of talent.
I don't know.
Nice musical segue by Rob Schwimmer. We have a king being presented a painting that has nothing on it.
Wonderful.
Now, us in the avant-garde respect paintings that have nothing on it because we like Rauschenberg and his white paintings. But here, the white painting is a metaphor for worthless art.
Oh.
It's not a valuable Rauschenberg
Mark.
white painting.
Oh.
It's a worthless,
I think I have one.
I got one for you too, Mark.
blank canvas.
I'll go first. The new nude,
The new nude is very good.
because of the Emperor's New Clothes,
Glenn, do you
right?
have something even better?
Mine is similar, but I think it is better. The Nude Empire.
Very nice. And Coggins.
Royalty fees.
Royalty fees. Oh, that's so good. The talent is now clearly visible in the room. Can I buy it? Royalty fees by David Coggins.
Is it
And brilliant.
Fees.
Possibly. Okay. Glenn, could you please repeat your title?
The Nude Empire.
The Nude Empire by Glenn O'Brien. Is that worth $20? Maybe not. Carlo, your title is?
The new nude.
The New Nude. Can I buy that by Carlo McCormick?
Finally.
Yes, the money goes to Carlo McCormick for the Nude.
Man, that was work to get one.
Rob Schwimmer proving his pianistic genius once again. While two figures are running in opposite directions but are being stopped by each other.
If people didn't like backhand compliment the first time, are they going to like backhand compliment now?
I got one, Mark.
What would that be, Carlo?
Who you calling yellow?
Funny. Glenn, do you have a title?
New Balance.
You balance?
The one thing I'm thinking about is the wind is on in the favor of the guy in white. So it's
Well,
not
that
totally
analysis,
equal.
that is worth $5. So they give my cargo $5 for that astute observation. The wind is in favor of the white guy.
Stalemate, my title.
We can vote on it.
Well, it's not so bad, but let's see what New York thinks. Can I buy Stalemate by Simon Sirigo for $20? Yes, the money goes to Simon Sirigo into for Stalemate.
Thank you.
Have you been sleeping badly, Mark?
That's a good question. Sometimes, but basically I am paying homage to this Goya etchings at the end of 2009. Owls are the symbol of folly, and for $20, what are bats the symbol of? If owls are the symbol of folly in Goya's universe, what are bats the symbol of?
Nightmare.
Ignorance.
Ignorance it is. Who said ignorance it is?
Louis.
It's $20. Bats are the symbol of ignorance in
Find me
Goya's
ignorance,
universe.
find me something.
Okay,
I like that title.
Coggins, what do we have?
I'm going to keep it simple and just The Hangover.
According to David Glenn O'Brien, that's something you're very familiar with.
According to a lot of people, apparently. I always think I'm well behaved, and then it turns out I have,
Blackouts.
well, that I've been acting like I've been
Turns out they
hungover.
call you the hangover one, really?
Damn.
Mark, you're poisoning the jury, but yeah, I'm going to go with The Hangover.
Can I buy The Hangover by David Coggins.
Not even worth a
You think
gong.
That's
though.
my fault, David?
No, it's not your fault. It was weak, Mark.
What is it?
About last night.
Okay, who said about last night?
Louis.
Can I buy About Last Night by Louis Fleck for $20?
Yes.
Yes, the money goes to Louis Fleck. About Last
I like
Night.
John's voting. It's kind of like he's in an auction.
About
That's more
time.
greedy than that.
$50 to whoever can title this painting that deals with telephones, communication old and new. So the CBS eye is hovering over this scene of communication.
I have some quick analysis, Mark.
Okay, Mike, please.
This painting says to me everything is passé, even time. I mean, so the phone is dead, CBS is dead, even that style of cell phone is dead, she's crying, the relationship is over, the clock is probably going to stop working. This painting is like... That's my
Okay,
analysis.
Shalene, give him $5 for the analysis.
In other words, there's a breakdown going
And
on
now,
here.
can we title this painting?
I have a title.
What is your title, Glenn?
Bad news is big news.
Yeah, that's true.
I got one too, Mark.
What would that be, Carlo? Or David?
Beastie Boys. Ill communication.
Ill communication.
Yeah, Mark, for the kids out
Okay,
there.
that's good. Spelled I-L-L?
Yeah, exactly.
Kids
Okay,
stopped listening to Beastie
fantastic.
Boys
Carlo,
about
do you
10
have
years
anything?
ago. Yeah, Party Line.
Can I buy Party Line by Carlo McCormick for $20?
For 50. This is
No. Can I buy Ill Communication by David Coggins for $20?
Oh, John.
Oh, and Glenn, your brilliant title was?
Bad news is big news.
Bad news is big news. Is that worth $20? Put on the back. Yes, it's $100. $50. $100 to make Glenn O'Brien.
$100.
Give him $100. To contemplating the other. We have yet another variation on Goya's The Sleep of Reason Produces Monsters. This time there is a breakage in the desk leading into a hellish cave.
Yeah, but I like that all the science is up there. So can we call it The Sleep of Monsters Produces Reason?
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's the exact inverse, right?
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Inverse.
like
That's
that.
brilliant analysis. That's worth $5.
Yeah, at least give me $5 for the analysis. I'll take that at this point.
Glenn, do you have a title? Or David?
This Waking Life.
This Waking Life?
Yeah.
That's poetic.
Yes.
I like it. Glenn, do you have something even better?
I'm working on it.
In the meantime, I'm going to vote on This Waking Life by David Coggins. Is that worth $20?
Yes.
Yeah, $20 to David Coggins for This
Thank you.
Waking Life.
Thank you. It was because you couldn't see the red paddle because it was in front of the red sweater.
Okay, look at these two figures doing their thing in front of the ocean.
Yeah, it's a new Olympic event. It's called synchronized diving.
Do they have that?
And Glenn O'Brien, do we have
Someone believes it.
Notice
Yeah, analysis,
the pedestal
please.
that they're on also arguably resembles an artist's palette.
Right, or a piano.
I was thinking the end of a piano, but
Yeah,
What about
Sarah and Carlo think it's pianistic.
Sarah and I were on
Spears?
that
I was just
reference.
gonna say,
On the same page.
Sarah's
Yes,
got
Sarah,
analysis.
any
Let her
additional
make her
analysis that
$5.
occurs?
how the woman is completely contained within the water, how like
the
her
man.
and the what?
And the man.
And the man, right?
Yeah.
But that he's holding her within just that area, like her feet are in the water, and
Interesting.
she's underneath the horizon line also.
Okay, Shalene, that analysis is worth $5.
And very poetic at that.
For the inspiring analysis.
I have a title, Mark.
I'm sure you do after that incredible analysis by the painter Sarah Kurz.
That's where I got it, Mark.
And not only she's a painter, but she's a great painter, a great portrait painter, among other kinds of painting. What is your title?
Welcome to the Fold.
Can I buy Welcome to the Fold by Glenn O'Brien, inspired by Sarah Kurz? Not necessarily. Your best title, David.
I was going with the cinematic one, Key Grip.
Can I buy Key Grip, the cinematic one by David Coggins for $20? Is that worth?
It's not worth
No.
it's not worth $1, Mark. It's not worth 20 pesos.
Carlo.
Well, I still like synchronized diving, but I'm ready for the gong.
Yeah, let me explain something to you, Carlo. You know, one of Italy's greatest art critics, Lavinia Filippi, loves your presence on the game show because
I wish she were on the panel.
You're a poetic genius. Now, you don't want to disappoint her, right?
No, I'd hate to disappoint her, Mark.
Yeah, I don't think
I
you're
got
going
another
to
one.
please her with synchronized diving.
How about back it up?
Something more,
But I am
more
used to
poetic.
disappointing people, Mark. I can live with it.
I have another title, Mark.
What would that be, Glenn?
Flexuality.
Can I buy Flexuality by Glenn O'Brien for $20? Lisa likes it, but the rest of New York City, well,
I have an idea.
I got one for you, Mark. Hold on, I got one here.
I can't.
How about
This is my last
how
appearance
about
on this
inverse
show.
proportion?
Can I buy Inverse Proportion by David Coggins for $20?
Well, Mark, if you don't like
Back to Carlo McCormick.
if you don't like synchronized driving, it is one of those water sports. Can you call it water sports? Oh, you dirty minds! I hadn't even thought of that.
Mark, can I offer a title?
Yes.
What's your title? Please offer it.
My okay, because of taking off what Sarah said, that shape, and it also is like a heart, and the piano's like a heart. So I was going to say contained within my heart, or something like that.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
That's
What did he
good.
say, Carlo?
Contained within my heart. That's a good one.
Can I buy Contained Within My Heart by Mike Carlo for $20?
Not even corny makes it. Jeez.
Carlo, we're going to vote on your title. You liked it, right? Synchronized Diving. Can I buy Synchronized Diving by Carlo McCormick for $20?
We'll be here forever if you guys don't give me some green. How about water sports?
How about
No,
synchronize something
never
else?
going to win. Oh, Carlo,
What
that's-
about synchronized holding?
Yeah, something like that. Synchronized groping.
I think it would be holding position then, right?
Holding pattern.
Yeah.
Holding pattern.
How
That's
about
nice,
Holding
that's
Pattern
nice.
by the interloper in the back row. Can I buy Holding
Yeah.
Pattern?
40. 40. I gotta get going.
Okay, this is the penultimate painting. We have two people hanging on each other on tubes. Do we have titles to propose?
Have we used codependency yet?
That's a good one for this.
I think codependency would be very nice.
Can I buy codependency for the penultimate painting?
Let's just do it.
Yes! Unanimous! Thank you! Thank you all!
It is a master.
There we go. Now we're talking. Look at this painting that deals with the occult. Carlo. Okay. Let's bring this painting immediately to John Del Mar,
Okay.
who probably knows something about the occult, right, John?
Yeah,
Being a
well,
Hudson River.
I left
full
my
of paint.
coven today.
John, any observation?
There's an interesting link here to Goya's life because Goya's father profession was he was a gilder, meaning he gilded things, and there's actually gold on this picture. So the reference back to Goya's family and his upbringing.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Wow.
Beyond that, you have the Masonic symbol behind there as well, which is with a gilded Masonic symbol and the mystery of time. You also have this little demonic figure that's lost one of his wings.
And you have the Route 66
Okay, that's
on.
$10 analysis.
That's really good.
$10.
That's so good.
Buy myself some pizza too.
Well, also,
I got a title for you,
I
Mark.
happen to know that John Del Mar knows about the occult because he goes to the National Arts Club once a week.
Where we do satanic rituals in the basement in the VIP room.
In the kitchen, in the
It's
kitchen.
a Wiccan haven.
Right.
Could we see the painting?
So let's bring the paintings to the
If
luminaries
it's not too
now.
much trouble.
Okay, what do we call this picture? Having heard
Mark,
I got one for you, Mark.
Oh.
If you're dealing with superstition and the occult, and how about Night of the Skeptic?
Very nice. I like it a lot. And Glenn O'Brien, do you have something?
Well, I'm just seeing it now for the first time.
Are you complaining?
Well, you know, while Glenn's looking, because I don't have a title, I just want to point out for a little bit of analysis here. It's nice that he's sleeping, but the computer's not on sleep mode yet.
Good analysis. $5 to Carlo McCormick for an excellent analysis. Thank you, Carlo. Computer's not on sleep mode yet.
On top.
Like that, Carlo.
Well, it's the destruction of 79 was what was
We have titles from Glenn or Carlo. We've heard David Coggins' excellent title for it.
Even angels have nightmares?
That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
I
Yeah.
like it. Okay. And Carlo, your best title?
That was mine. That was me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Carlo.
I know, it's so good it sounded like Glenn.
That's a compliment, Glenn. Carlo gave you a compliment.
He's not used to that from me. He's still thinking about it. He's looking
Glenn,
for
do you
the
have a
inside
title
there.
for this painting? This very
I've lost the will
angels
to
and demons
title.
painting?
The devil
What did you
made
say
me
you have
do
one?
it.
You don't want to give it though?
You don't even want to see.
Okay,
have no
David
idea.
Coggins, your best title was
Night of the Skeptic.
Night of the Skeptic. Is that worth $20?
What about
Very likely, but Carlo is going to utter his title once.
Even angels have nightmares.
Even angels have nightmares. Can I buy that for
He
$20?
almost likes it.
That's the title. The money goes to Carlo. Even angels have nightmares.
I came on strong. All right. My kid's gonna get a Christmas gift after all.